welcome back to the Big Show. My name is Mateo. I'll be drinking a beer. Well, what can I say? We're back for another week of fun and frivolity. Today's beer, Autumn Ale by Breckenridge Brewery from Breckenridge, Colorado, believe it or not. Autumn Ale. Reason I went for this week is because I went to go find a pumpkin ale at our biggest liquor package store that has all the delicious beers you could ever want to drink. And guess what? They didn't have any pumpkin ale. I was pretty disappointed. I'm like, come on, Specs, you should know better. Pumpkin ale for everybody. But this is the autumn beer. It's a dark beer, as you can tell. Real nice foam on it, a darker foam. This comes with Bavarian hops and Munich malts. It's a really delicious beer. Really delicious beer. And if you like Sam Adams, this is the kind of beer you'll like. It's kind of hoppy in that respect, but super delicious, and I really enjoyed it, actually. I was surprised. So, really good autumn ale if you're looking for something kind of seasonal. That's one to choose. This past weekend that just went by came Austin Comic-Con. So I was able to go there for a day, spent all Saturday there, and had a really great time. Saw a couple of great panels, saw Patrick Stewart live, really funny. Saw Eliza Dushku. That chick is so sweet. She's amazing. If you don't know a lot about Eliza, follow her on Twitter. Not only that, but she did a great podcast with Kevin Smith on his Smodcast Radio. If you look up The Morning Show, you can find the Eliza Dushku thing. Just listen to her. She's amazing, and her mom's amazing. She's just a great person. And she retweeted me twice, so that's cool too. Most of Comic-Con was pretty amazing. The cosplay this year was pretty astounding. I, of course, did not even think about super covering it with video and all sorts of other fun stuff and interviews until after the show was over. Why didn't I cover that better? I'd have covered a whole week. Wouldn't have had to talk about anything else. But this is what you're getting. So next year, though, just imagine mucho coverage. So here's a couple of pictures I took. Not a lot, but hey, that's some fun stuff. Eliza Dushku, still hot. So for those of you who missed it, it was Halloween this week. I had the day off of work. So me and the roomies just decided to sit around and watch some scary movies. We watched Carrie, always a great film. Played a drinking game, which was really funny. Anytime, the four things were, anytime anybody mentions the word prom, anytime anybody says her full name, Carrie White, anytime anybody gets slapped. Drink every time Carrie's mother prays. We went through a couple of beers, not gonna lie. So that's a good little drinking game if you ever want to watch Carrie. Also, we watched some Twin Peaks. It's an old show from the 90s. It's not only funny, but it can be scary. We watched the first 2-hour pilot, and then we watched episode 3. The big dream sequence happens, and that's enough to scare the bejesus out of everybody. Now it's just going to get scarier and scarier because we've seen Killer Bob, and Bob's a little bit freaky. Enjoyed my Halloween. I hope you enjoyed yours. I hope it was safe and that you got lots of candy. So, addictive TV. Let's talk about a little of that. I got a whole DVR full of shows that I love to watch every week. Talked last week about The Walking Dead, Doctor Who, and that's on Star Wars Clone Wars, watching that. But you know what else is a super addictive show that I love to watch every week? Ugh, I get stuck on marathons of this. Storage Wars. Watch a hell of a lot of Storage Wars. You know, I just love all of those characters on there. First, you got Barry. I one time told Jared, I said to him, you know, I like cigars. And they're even better when they're dipped in brandy. And then Daryl, but I'm the gambler, so if Dave thinks he's gonna get this locker, he's got another thing coming. Who's ridiculous. I was just thinking, I don't think I have enough body hair to do this impersonation right. Followed up, of course, with Jared and Brandy. Constantly fighting and bickering. Something tells me that that's probably their relationship all the time. And then super mean guy, Dave Hester. Anyway, I get addicted to the show. I don't really understand why. I'm not sure anybody really knows why this show is so as addicting as it is. I used to have a storage locker full of stuff that I'm not even sure I really want or need anymore, but don't really want to sell either. There was like an episode where Jared and Brandy found like a huge coin collection that was worth $2,000, $3,000 in just coins. I mean, like who's silly enough to leave that there? If you can't afford to pay for your storage locker, then sell some of those coins. You'll be able to afford to keep your locker. That's the most surprising thing to me about everything is how absolutely, just the stuff people leave in storage lockers. I don't understand it. Delicious. If you haven't been watching Kevin Smith's Comic Book Men, on AMC. It comes on right after Walking Dead. I've caught it a couple of times, and it's pretty funny. It's kind of almost like Pawn Stars if it took place in a comic book shop. And you know, I'm into comics and stuff, so it's even more fun for me to be able to watch the action figures and all that stuff that they sell. So that's a lot of fun too. I highly recommend that show as well. So I was out at Chewy's the other night with some friends of mine. We're all sitting around drinking a couple of margaritas, eating some awesome Tex-Mex food. Stay came on the radio, and back in college for one-act plays, I did Stay one time as a monologue. They asked me to do it, so I did it, and now I'm bringing it to you. So here's my dramatic reading of the song Stay by Lisa Loeb. You say, I only hear what I want to. You say, I talk so all the time. So? And I thought what I felt was simple, and I thought, I don't belong. But now that I am leaving, now I know that I did something wrong. Because I miss you. Yeah, I missed you. You say, I only hear what I want to, that I don't listen hard, I don't pay attention to the distance that you're running from anywhere or anything. I don't understand if you really care. I'm only hearing negative. No, 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 bad! So I turned the radio on, turned it up, and this woman was singing my song. She said, the lover's in love and the others run away. The lover is crying 'cause the other won't stay. Some of us hover when we weep for the other who is dying since the day they were born. Well, it's not that I think that I'm thrown, but I'm thrown! And then I thought I'd live forever, but now I'm not so sure. You try to tell me that I'm clever, but that won't get me anyhow. Or anywhere. With you. You thought that I was naive, and I thought, hey, I was strong. I thought, hey, I can leave, boy! But now I know that I was wrong. Because I miss you. Yeah. I missed you. You said, I caught you 'cause I want you, but one day I'll let you go. You try to give away a keeper? And keep her just because you know you're just so scared to lose. And you say, stay. You say, I only hear what I want to. Well, that was pretty ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's it. We have wrapped up another few minutes of your life watching my show. I appreciate that. I know that every minute of your life is important. That's it. The big exciting thing we'll just save for next week. I'm just going to tell you it's going to be on location. I think that's all I have to say tonight. Beer finished, as always. My name's Matteo, and I just drank a beer.